Hello everyone, welcome to a new week. We are on week 3. So, series of a total of 7, where we will be covering the 7 main chakras. So, today I will be pulling cards for our solar plexus. Solar plexus is the 3rd chakra, and that area is in our kind of like our stomach area. So in the front, in the back of our back, all of that kind of energy in our stomach, and kind of like our kidneys in the back, our liver, all those beautiful organs that we have inside in that space is all solar plexus related. Solar plexus energy is about self-confidence. It is about self-worth. So if you have like low self-esteem, that area physically is going to be affected. So it's important to find the root issue and the root emotions for healing to take place physically and emotionally. Okay, so let's find out what is going on. What messages our oracle cards have for us in regards to the solar plexus. I also wanted to mention solar plexus is the color yellow. So if you kind of, some people imagine like a sun, like a glowing sun in the stomach area, to either expand or decrease, just depending on the spectrum, like where you're at in the spectrum. Either you have low self-esteem, don't know your worth, question it, or you're on the super open spectrum, which can be a little bit more like egotistical when it comes to yourself, a little bit too like cocky. So the spectrum is there, but ideally we want to be right in the middle, right? Where we know our self-worth, where we are confident about who we are, about what we bring to the world, without it being excessive or lacking of. And I also wanted to let you know that there are crystals that correlate or can correlate to the solar plexus. So I love my tiger eye. So I have my tiger eye bracelet. You can use tiger eye during meditations. Like if you find that you're needing a little bit more assistance, you can always meditate with your third eye. Well, yes, you can with your third eye, but this is your tiger eye. You can always find a tiger eye and meditate with that, or have it with you, especially for like really big gigs. If you have, like if you're going on TV, things that kind of make you really nervous, like you're gonna perform or you're gonna do like something really big in front of an audience, you can definitely have the tiger eye to help you out. Okay, so let's see. I am gonna pull from 2 different decks. First 3 cards are Goddess Guidance, because they are yellow, so they called to me, and the Angel Therapy deck. So it looks like this. So it still has some of that beautiful yellow, kind of like gold color in it. So let's see what messages, 3 messages are coming for Goddess Guidance for us for this week. Beautiful. Okay. So the first card is all about quiet time. So Siege is here, and I love this card because it is a reminder to go inward. This is a time to take some time to meditate, but it's intentionally. And this is about finding what is, this to me is about finding the answers within. So if you're at a crossroads and you're trying to figure out, do I go left, do I go right? oftentimes oracle cards can help. So if you wanted to get a reading, that's an option. But this is definitely a moment of knowing that any question that you have can be answered if you take time to meditate. If you take time to quiet our ego mind, which we need for certain things, right? Like the logical mind we need for certain things, but our bodies also hold a lot of our intuition, which is conversations and messages from the universe. So it is important to take that time to quiet the mind, to spend time by yourself, to spend time, you know, in quiet time, meditate, listen to music, you know, journal, do things that will help you understand you better and bring about messages a lot more clearer and easier. So your second card is Suli. So this card has come up a lot in readings when I do private readings for clients, because this is really a card about detoxing, about cleansing your aura. So this is the message of spending time in water. Water is very cleansing, very detoxing. So if this is coming up this week, that means to me there's a lot of purging going on. There's a lot of things that you are naturally releasing, right? So if you're working on your healing, you're working on healing things in your life, it is important to also cleanse it away from your body by detoxing, by drinking a lot of water, by spending time in water if you're lucky and you can go into like a lake or an ocean or etc. But if not, definitely spend time in the shower. I always recommend having salt in your shower, because salt is a natural detoxifier. So get some salt. Yeah, get some salt, cleanse your body with it. And it's just a way to recharge. It's a way to release and also give back, kind of recharging, revamping your energy. So once you begin to cleanse your aura with the salt water, whether it's from the ocean, or any kind of water cleansing, it could be a waterfall, it's still going to be really cleansing. This is about cleansing your aura. Okay. So that I'm hearing just stagnant energy, and it makes sense. There's a lot. Thank you. My guides just told me there's a lot going on in the world. So oftentimes we're forgetting that we're absorbing the universe's purge too, right? So universally, everyone's kind of going, literally anywhere that you go in the world, we're purging, like emotions, we're purging, you know, everything that's kind of happening with, you know, during this time with COVID. And so it is a matter of like releasing and also not absorbing other people's stuff. So we naturally absorb other people's stuff if we're not aware of it. And even if we are aware of it, it's really important to use the water to cleanse. Salt, detox, drink a lot of water, let those emotions kind of flush through you. Okay. White Tara is here. I love White Tara. This one comes up kind of like a little rare. It depends. I know when I'm reading for someone, for a client, when this card comes up, that they're actually really sensitive, because White Tara is all about sensitivity. White Tara is about recognizing what you're sensitive to and acknowledging it. So if you're watching this, you are becoming more sensitive, whether you like it or not. So to your advantage, acknowledge what is coming to what changes are coming to you energetically and also physically. So sensitivities can be definitely like harshness, right? Like you can, there's certain, like I'm definitely one where I'm clairsentient as well. So I'm clairaudient, so I hear messages, and that's why I'm able to interpret it and tell you guys what I'm hearing, because that's how I receive my message. but I'm also clairsentient, so I feel things. So if I go, you know, I can go to a location and like it feels funny, I'm probably gonna walk out. Or it can be with people too, right? So there's a lot of ways that we can understand energy. And this one is a message saying that everyone's becoming a little bit more sensitive to things. So it is really, really important to honor it and to understand it and not see it as a negative thing, but really see it that it is part of taking advantage of understanding you. These are ways for you to have a better relationship with yourself. Makes sense. Solar plexus is about, you know, confidence about your self-worth. So if you are sensitive and you're noticing that you're sensitive, it is about honoring that, right? So that's part of that healthy solar plexus area. So it could be sensitivity to relationships. It could be sensitivity to places. Sometimes big crowds are not the thing for me. There's way too much energy. You might notice the same, right? It's about knowing these things, noticing and not judging. That's very, very key. So it could be environments, situations, chemicals. It can be food. Right? So just noticing what's coming up for you. What changes is your body showing you? You guys, I cannot make this shit up. I can't. All right, so I pulled angel therapy. So I'm gonna put it out there. The first card that came up for angel therapy is Twin Flame. So I'm taken aback at this moment, and it will make sense. Like I know what it means for me, but I want to. Okay, thank you. So whomever is watching this video, I'm trusting, and I heard to trust that the message is about knowing your worth in relationships, knowing your self-worth. It's so important to know your self-worth and to live in your self-worth, which is all solar plexus stuff. Know your worth when you go into a relationship. And this can be a relationship with your job, right? Like if you have a boss, that's still a relationship. Coworkers, that's still a relationship, right? So if, let's say if you're applying for a job and you're not 100% on your self-worth, your boss might, you know, not intentionally, but if they're trying to pay you a certain amount and you're like, actually, I'm worth, you know, 10,000 more, and you put it out there, you might get it, right? But it's knowing that you deserve what you deserve and walking in that faith. This could also mean a relationship, like a romantic relationship. This can, oh, thank you. I just heard like this is very much also a family relationship, right? And especially as adults, we have to decide, what are we still going to believe? What have we been taught? How is our family dynamic showing us what our self-worth is? And if we need to change it, right? We have the power to change our lives, what we believe and what we want to continue to believe. We can change it at any time. It's all up to us. So in regards to a romantic relationship, okay, they reminded me because romantic relationships, we talked about it last week with the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is all about relationships, romantic relationships, and career. So being that this is a third week, third chakra, it's all connected, right? First chakra, second, they're all connected. So this one, because it is twin flame is all about a relationship with your twin flame, with the masculine and the feminine, balancing out both energies within oneself. So this is acknowledging that we both have dual relationships within us. We both have masculine, and we all have both masculine and feminine energies. And it's about honoring both and recognizing how we can balance both at all times. The more that we honor that, the more that we acknowledge our self-worth in both masculine and feminine energies, the closer that we get to a twin flame connection. Not everyone has a twin flame connection. I want to emphasize that. But regardless if you're a twin flame or not, you still have, I keep seeing self-worth, self-worth, self-worth. Know your self-worth when you go into a relationship, right? Like, I recommend not going into a relationship if you're not knowing what you are bringing to the table, okay? Vice versa. If your partner doesn't know what they're bringing to the table, I highly recommend not to get into a relationship, not yet. Understand what's coming to the table, what is being brought to the table. What are you bringing to the table? What's that person bringing to the table? Second card, solar plexus. I told you I cannot make this up. This is not, I am working with the energies, what they're giving me. So solar plexus chakra card in a solar plexus chakra reading. So powerful. This is confirmation that you are powerful, that you are walking into this beautiful time, this beautiful energy of power. Take charge of your life in all ways that you can, and honoring your power, again, goes back to self-worth, right? You are very powerful, affirming it, stating it. I am worthy. I am loved. I am powerful. Finding ways that you can acknowledge it in positive ways, and where it's not, again, the extreme is cocky. It's really important to stay balanced with your solar plexus. So double reading, double acknowledgement of the power of solar plexus during this week. Absolutely beautiful. Last card is Sacral Chakra. Like I said, Sacral Chakra is connected. Everything's connected, right? Sacral Chakra is second chakra. So it's right below our solar plexus. They are connected. They go hand in hand, all right? So this Sacral Chakra card in particular explains sensitivities, to be very aware of sensitivities around you. That's literally what White Tara is saying. Another double card, another double message. Beautiful. Honoring your sensitivity, knowing what's going on in your body, right? Staying away from things that don't feel good. What is the point of staying with things that don't feel good? I don't know. But this is all about cleansing, detoxing this week, spending time in water, drinking a lot of water, spending time by yourself, quiet time meditating, knowing what are you bringing to the world? What is your worth? What do you feel is your worth? What are you bringing to the table, right? Just like you would in an interview, what are you bringing to the table? Why should I hire you, right? So if you're wanting a relationship, same thing. What are you bringing to the table? This is what I'm bringing to the table. This is why I would be, a good partner, and vice versa. Why would this person be a good partner, right? Same thing, because you know what you're bringing to the table. and that person knows what they're bringing to the table. Both in career, relationships, anything into your life, you are worthy and powerful enough to know that it's gonna be good for you. And if it's not, you let it go. All right, and honoring sensitivity. So a lot of double messages this week. That means it's gonna be a really powerful week. And reminder, full moon is on September 2nd. Full moon is all about releasing. So take advantage of this beautiful, beautiful full moon to release. Drink a lot of water, spend time by yourself, meditating. Beautiful, okay? And understanding sensitivities, and yeah, letting go of the things that are harming your body, not doing anything good for it. Let it go. All right, y'all, that was our reading. I don't know about you, but I'm blown away right now. I'm gonna have a moment. It's absolutely beautiful, so powerful. I'm super excited to see what happens this week, but also spending a lot of time meditating, going inward, and drinking a lot of water. All right, I will see you next week for our 4th chakra, and that is the heart chakra. So let's see. Let me know what happens this week. Stay tuned. I do have a new website. It is up. I'm so glad it's finally up. You can you can book personal, private readings on there. So check it out. It is soulful2lssjm.com. You can book readings there, one-on-ones, and also feng shui consultations. I also do that. And it is feng shui for me is all about understanding your home and understanding you in your home and your home within you. It's all connected. All right. I will check you out next week. Much love, everyone.